Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I will be doing a video on my hair. So I get a ton of questions, just not even on YouTube, just like in general about my hair texture, what I do to my hair, the products I use, yeah, just a ton of questions on my hair. And a lot of people have been requesting for me to do hair videos, and it's not that I'm reluctant to do it, it's just that hair is not really my thing. Like, I try to take care of my hair as much as possible. I sometimes watch like hair videos here and there, but it's not kind of my thing. I prefer like makeup and fashion. But since I get so many questions on my hair, I thought I'd do a video on basically all about my hair. So I'm just going to show you guys the products I use, kind of like what I do to my hair, and then I will eventually, hopefully, fingers crossed, do like kind of tutorials. I'm just kind of waiting for the right time because I don't know, but I will do it eventually. But yeah, so this is just good. Hopefully you're going to address all your questions about my hair, and if you have any more questions that I haven't addressed, you can just like comment that down below and then I will reply. So if I don't reply to your comment but I like give it a thumbs up, so I like it, it's because I can't reply because there's no reply button. So you need to change your YouTube settings in order for me to reply. So if you've seen that I've liked your comment but I've never like replied, it's because there's no reply button. There's no other way for me to reply to you. So you just need to change your YouTube settings. I don't know how, but you could probably find that out on YouTube. So onto my hair. So first I want to talk about the texture of my hair. So there are a lot of videos on YouTube about, you know, like hair textures like 3C, 3B, 4A, all of that, you know, all that categorizing and things like that. And to be honest, I feel like my hair doesn't fall into any of those categories. I feel like my hair is a lot of different things. Like in the front, it's more like looser curls in comparison to the back where it's a bit more tighter. But so I feel like I can't just say, oh, my hair is 3A or something, because I have there's a lot going on. So I can't really do that. So if you're wondering what my hair texture is like in terms of like number category and stuff like that, I honestly don't know. I don't think I'll be able to even put myself in a category because it's not all the same on different parts of my hair. And I think that's like that for a lot of people. I will say that my hair, I think the reason why I get so many questions about whether my hair is relaxed, which it isn't, this is my natural hair. I think the reason why I get so many questions is because like my hair, in terms of like the texture of it, my hair is very, very silky, if that makes sense. That's the only like word I can use to describe it. So it's really silky, so it comes across sometimes that it comes across as if it's like relaxed, but it isn't. That's just the texture of my hair. Yeah, so onto the products that I use. So I co-wash my hair once a week. I know a lot of people know what co-washing is, but actually when I tell people oh, I co-wash my hair, they're like, what's co-wash? I'm like, you know, co-wash, but basically it's just where you wash your hair with conditioner. I know a lot of people know that, but a lot of people actually don't know that. And I do that once a week, all the time. Like, I always do it, even if I can't be bothered. I make sure that I co-wash my hair once a week. And what I use to co-wash it is the Herbal Essence Nourish Me Butter Nourishing Conditioner. This smells so good and I really, really do like it. So I just use that. And then I also try to do a hair mask at least once a week, but because I've been so busy, I've been kind of doing it every other week, but usually I would do it once a week. A lot of people kind of make their own hair masks and do the avocado and I don't even know, but you know, they make their own kind of DIY, and honestly that is kind of time consuming and I probably won't do it because I just can't be bothered. I just don't have the time to do it. So I use the Cantu Shea Butter Deep Treatment Mask, and I love this stuff. It's so good. It makes your hair so soft. It smells amazing. I put this on my hair for around 30 to 40 minutes, and I put like a shower cap on for it to my hair to kind of soak in all the goodness, and then I rinse it out. You don't have to rinse it out if you don't want to, but they say if you have like damaged hair you can leave it in, but I just rinse it out. And then once I've done that, I usually put a leave-in conditioner, and this is the Cantu Shea Butter Leave-In Conditioning Repair Cream. Whew, that was a lot. And I use this all the time, once a week, when I co-wash my hair. So those are the kind of three main things that I use to co-wash. And then I usually style it. So now I just have 2 braids in my hair, but I usually just style it so that way it's in like a protective style. And then the days that my hair isn't co-washed and it needs to be like moisturized because I feel like it's dry or the ends are looking a bit, you know, like frail, I use the Taliah Waajid Protective Mist Bodifier. This is amazing. Like, I love it so much. I always use it when my hair isn't co-washed, like during the week. This is what I use. This is has quite a thick consistency, and it can leave kind of like white stuff in your hair if you use too much. But what I do is I spray it on my hand, and I use extra virgin olive oil. I just rub it together and I just put it in my hair, and I make sure that I focus it on the ends. A lot of people forget about the ends of their hair, so I make sure that I put not a lot of products, but you know, a reasonable amount of product on the ends of my hair to make sure that they're, you know, nicely moisturized and all that good jazz. So yeah, so I really love this. And then when I want to shampoo my hair, which I do kind of every maybe 4 to 6, maybe 8 weeks, it just kind of depends like how my hair is doing, but I do it when I feel like it needs to be done. And we all know that, you know, shampooing strips the hair of natural moistures, blah blah blah, so I'm not really going to go into that, which is why obviously I don't do it as often. But the one that I use 2 actually. One that I use when like maybe every 8 weeks or 12, just because it's the Mizani Purifying Intense Cleansing Shampoo. So it's pretty self-explanatory. It's intense, which means it's going to, like, you know, really shampoo your hair. I kind of just use this when I have like box braids in for a while and I have kind of like the residue, so I need to kind of strip all of that out of my hair. So I have that. And then the one that I use more regularly is the Head and Shoulders Dry Scalp Care Shampoo. I have kind of dry scalp. I don't know what it is, like I try to moisturize my hair when I need to do it. That's one thing that I'm still kind of learning. So if you guys have any suggestions on how to like cure my dry scalp, you know, please feel free to comment that, because I have a really dry scalp and I don't really know where it's coming from. I try to moisturize, I drink a lot of water, so I don't really know what's happening, but that's what I use and it's been working okay. And also I use, actually let me go get it for you real quick, do the apple cider vinegar rinse. So this is what it looks like. So this is the apple cider vinegar with Mother, and this, you can't use this, well, not that you can't, I mean you can if you want to, but I wouldn't recommend it. But you're not supposed to use it constantly, because I don't really know the terminology for it and I don't want to misinform you, but it's something to do with like the pH of your hair and stuff like that. So if you overdo it, it's not good for your hair. But I think it's meant to kind of restore your hair's pH, like balance, and bring it back to where it needs to be. I don't really know the whole kind of science behind it, but I know apple cider vinegar is really good if you've got dry scalp, dandruff, itchy scalp, all of that good stuff. So this is what I've been using. I haven't done it for a while now, but I have to be really careful with this because you can't overdo it, and it stinks so bad. Like, I can't even deal with it. The smell is horrendous. So yeah, so this is what I use on my hair, and I mix it with water in a spray bottle, and I spray it on my hair, put a shower cap on, and then let it sit there, and then I rinse it off and then do my usual like co-wash. So just quick tips on, you know, like maintaining healthy hair. I'm not going to sit here and say I have the most healthiest, longest hair, because I don't, but this is what works for me. And I feel like one like great tip on like maintaining healthy hair, whichever hair type you have, whether you've got curly, straight, relaxed, texturized, is being consistent with your hair. I feel like consistency is key. Being consistent, because a lot of times, you know, it's difficult, especially if you've got a lot of stuff going on, if you work, if you're at school, if you're at uni, whatever you're doing. Sometimes it's difficult to be consistent. And a lot of times, like, people get into a routine for like 2 weeks and then they kind of get lazy and then they don't co-wash their hair, they leave it, they don't moisturize their hair often, and that's where the problem starts. I feel like being consistent definitely has been working for me, because I'm doing the same thing every week. I co-wash it, I make sure I moisturize when it needs to be moisturized with obviously the Taliah Waajid Protective Mist Bodifier, and I shampoo when it needs to be shampooed. Another tip is, obviously a lot of people know this, is reducing the amount of heat on your hair. I do not like to blow dry my hair. I rarely ever do it, but I've been doing it lately just because I've had no time to let it air dry, because if I've got like class on Friday and work on Saturday, there's no time for my hair to dry, so I need to dry it with a blow dryer. But yeah, making sure that I don't put too much heat on my hair. And what I do is, if I blow dry my hair, like I washed my hair yesterday, but I didn't blow dry it. So because I didn't blow dry it yesterday, next week when I want to co-wash my hair, if I need to blow dry it because I have no time, then I'll blow dry it, because I know I didn't put any heat on my hair last week. I can't speak. So yeah, just making sure you reduce the amount of heat on your hair. And yeah, staying away from heat and heating tools and all that stuff, which everyone pretty much knows. And another thing is sticking to what your hair likes. Like, if something works for your hair, stick to it. Like, don't, obviously it's good to try other products, but I find that when you stick to the product, your hair gets used to it, your hair, you know, comes accustomed to those products. So, you know, sticking with products that your hair likes and finding what products work for your hair. Just because these products work for my hair doesn't necessarily mean they'll work for your hair. Not manipulating the hair too much, making sure I have it in a protective style. So like, as today I have it in, I did these today actually, just in 2 braids, and I'll probably keep this in for, just depending, my hair doesn't really last in a style very long, just because of the texture's really, it has its own mind. But yeah, just keeping it in a protective style, so you're not doing much combing. I don't like to comb my hair all the time. I usually only ever comb it when I'm co-washing it and it's wet. I feel like unnecessary combing, it just breaks the hair, so I generally don't comb it unless I need to, or I'll just finger comb it if it is necessary. Like I said, I'm not a pro on hair. This is just kind of what works for me, and I get so many questions on my hair. So that is pretty much it for this video. This is my natural hair. It's not relaxed, it's not texturized. I haven't blow dried it. This was air dried. And that is pretty much it. I feel like I was kind of all over the place. I should have written down what I was gonna say, but so I hope you guys all have an amazing day. Also, again, if you have any questions, I will be doing a Q&A. Please feel free to leave any questions. It doesn't have to be beauty related. It can be personal, not too personal, random, it can be anything. You can also like ask me questions like on my Instagram, which is in this video somewhere, and just leave questions there, and then I'll also look on my Instagram when I do the Q&A. So questions for Q&A. What else is there? I think that's it. Yes, so I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.